My guest is Jeff Sirek at LSI 2023. Jeff, thanks for coming by the studio.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
It's great to see you. How are you going to be taking care of LSI? We're in the beginning of day one. What's next?
Well, I'll tell you, we're really excited this year, first of all, to have this large group. Is this the largest LSI group that we've had before?
It is.
Yeah, so we're really excited to be supporting this group moving forward. We've got a big team of us here from PRIA. We can't wait to be spending some time with everybody and talking about how we're going to help these companies innovate.
What is it that PRIA does? Where is it that you're helping the entrepreneurial ecosystem in healthcare?
Yeah, it's a great question because if you think about it, what do you think about when you come to this location? You think about products, you think about people, you think about investments. What PRIA does is we help liberate these products and bring them to consistent reimbursement with a very complex reimbursement ecosystem that we all live in today.
So the reimbursement ecosystem involves a lot of different players. So how do you navigate through that?
It's easy. I'm kidding. It's not easy, right? You said this is a nearly true story.
These are nearly true tales. Nearly true tales.
So it's very complex, right? And a lot of it has to do around the strategic reimbursement strategy, right, of our customers and our team. And we have a real handful of experts that has the relationships with a lot of these reimbursement companies. We know how to navigate this, but it's only as good as us being involved at the right time of this, right? We always say we need to be involved at the coin toss of the game, not to come in the second quarter of the game.
So is that a running start? Is that the way that you're going to help these companies? They see things all the way through to the end?
Yeah, and I think it's from concept to commercialization for us, right? Understanding the product because every story is different, right? Each product's different, each story is different. It's not as easy as looking up a code and trying to find how we commercialize this. It's about understanding the product and utilizing our experts and teaching them how we're going to help them through this commercialization journey.
Yeah, I like the way the concept to commercialization. You've had a lot of experience in bringing products to market. How does that help you at PRIA?
Well, you learn from your failures, right? And from your successes along the way. And I've commercialized 7 different products with companies like GE and Pfizer and other big companies, as far as small companies as well, right? And one of the things that we've done along the way is to really understand how to get involved in this journey early, right? And to help these companies. So when we commercialize these products, one of the things we learned is that you need to not only understand the product and where the product's going, but also understand strategically how you get the coding, how you get the society support, how you get the physician support along the way, and how you drive this early on in the process to avoid the misnomers of like not being accepted by certain areas, not being accepted by private payers, not being accepted by Medicare because you went down the wrong pathways. And some of those pathways are very arduous. Some of them are very difficult to know. And we have the experts at PRIA to help you find those pathways moving forward.
So coding, society, and physicians. That sounds like those are 3 very big groups. Break those down a little bit for us.
Yeah, for sure. So the coding is really important because how is your product categorized, right? How are you going to be utilizing this product? How is the patient going to be utilizing it? How are you going to get faster approval, right? And consistent approval along the way. Also, you need physician and society support with your product so that they know that you've got the right product for the right diagnosis and it can get to the patients properly and give you the right results that you need moving forward. Very important to have all these things in place as you look at really commercializing these products appropriately.
So what's the advice? Not everybody's going to get to sit down with you while we're at LSI or maybe down the line. So what's the 3 takeaways you would give to a company based on your experience and the great work that PRIA is doing?
First of all, it's getting in early, right? Whether it's our company or another company that does the same kind of services, we're here to help this ecosystem. We got 1 million, different products out there in the market. We have so many intelligent people here and investors that are sharp. But get in early, get a better understanding of what you need to do with the product, and really explain that and manage that up within your process, within the investors, and use us as a support system. We're here to help you. We've been through this before, doing hundreds of customers and thousands of patients over a 12-year period of time.
Man, that's a lot of work. So are there things that you see maybe in your own career or the companies that you've worked with? What are some of the avoidable errors that sort of begin in early that if you avoid that, you downstream, maybe you're not going to see it in the next 6 months or the next year, but you're avoiding something that 5 years from now is going to end up biting you?
Yeah, I think, first of all, you don't want to rush these things, right? I mean, we're all excited to get this product to market, and more of these startup companies are being pushed to have to commercialize these products. You can't just spin these off as quickly as you'd like to with this great technology that they're putting together. So it's about starting early. It's about getting the right expertise around it and people that understand and get a strategic landscape early in the process so you know how to maneuver and to manage this product over a period of time, and have a wingman next to you the entire time during this process, because you're going to make some mistakes. We're helping you to kind of get those things right the first time, so you don't have to go back and re-spend money and reset expectations with your investors.
When you talk about the coin toss, you want to be there. Use that sports analogy. Don't come in the second quarter. When's the coin toss? When's the right time for a company to come to PRIA?
I think it's right here today at this meeting, right? Companies that have a product, that are going for FDA approval, that are trying to figure out what their plans are, putting their decks together, talking to investors. This is a time to have a really solid strategic reimbursement story, and one that you can be confident with, and one that you can pitch moving forward.
So do you find that there are certain things that an entrepreneur might say that are just shouldn't be on the list? They really shouldn't communicate that way about how they take care of reimbursement?
First of all, we've all made mistakes, and we're going to make more mistakes moving forward. We make mistakes on our side of it. But I think it's really just understanding it better, right? I mean, most of the entrepreneurs that are out there are brilliant engineers or physicians or people that have the technical knowledge to build a product. They don't necessarily have the understanding of the market, because it's a very ever-changing and complex marketplace. So what I would say is the mistakes that are made is just rushing in and not understanding, and not really realizing that reimbursement is going to play a key role. You need the product, you need the reimbursement, you need the support from the societies, you need the coding, you need all these things to be successful moving forward.
Yeah, I'd like to think of the sort of the back end, the market piece, as anything that can scale, it's got to be in a market. But it's approval, and then it's payment, and then delivery. There's like a 3-phase action you have to take care of.
That's right. And think about it this way. You can get payment from Medicare, or you can get payment from one particular payer, but to get consistent payment across the country is the key, and that's what takes the rigor and the time, and that's what our 60+ people do at PRIA every day, is to build those barriers, take those barriers down, and build a pathway to getting the success you need all across for consistent reimbursement.
Hold on a second, Jeff. Are you trying to tell me that you'd have to get approval from more than one payer in the United States? I thought we just had one healthcare system.
Yeah, we have one healthcare system with many different gates to get through, and there's probably maybe 8 or 10 main payers, and we have great relationships with these payers, and we're here to help you moving forward. So it's not as easy as it looks, unfortunately.
Yeah, one healthcare system in a carefully designed labyrinth.
Yes, that's right. We call it a labyrinth. It's funny that you say that, but we're here to help you get through that labyrinth with our team.
All right, Jeff, is there anything else you want to share with us today?
I just want to thank LSI and thank the whole team for having us today. Ben, I appreciate you having me here today. And I just want to say to everybody that's out there is get in early, get help with reimbursement soon. The offset on this is going to be big. You can set expectations with your investors and really create a pathway that's going to be successful for you and your team moving forward.
Jeff, thanks so much. I can't wait to see all the needles that PRIA is going to help move.
Thank you very much, Ben.